Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Dust and Elysian Tale, and what should be the finale of our epic story. We are getting ready to confront General Gaius. So, what is the conclusion? What's the end game? What's happening?
General Gaius!
Wait! Wait. Just a moment. Lower your weapons. I said lower your weapons!
You have much to answer for, General.
And what of you, my friend? A year ago I heard stories of your death, at the hands of a child, no less. Now here you stand, not only alive, but leading the very creatures we've been charged to destroy.
You've been charged to destroy, not me.
What happened to you, Cassius?
Cassius?
Do you not remember your own name? What have those damned moonbloods done to you?
What did you call me?
Cassius! That's who you are!
Don't listen to him! You're Jin now! Remember that!
You're remembering now, aren't you? Together nothing stood in our way. We shaped this world together, and together we can finish what we started.
You ordered the deaths of countless people. Countless moonbloods. Moonblood sympathizers. Anyone that stood in your way.
Yes, and you carried them out. Lower your blade, old friend. First we destroy these moonbloods once and for all. Then I can help rid you of these fantasies that have spoiled your mind.
Just listen to me.
Cassius was my name.
That doesn't matter.
It's all that matters. All those people I killed, Fidgets. How could I possibly redeem myself in a mere few days?
You cannot, Dust. This was never about redeeming Cassius. But then, you are not Cassius.
But I share his form, his very soul.
That doesn't matter!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're not just Cassius! Jin didn't kill those people. Jin saved Aurora and Mudpot Village. Jin stopped Fuse, saved Lady Tethys, and now he's the only thing standing against General Gaius. Cassius would destroy the Moonbloods. But Jin, he would protect them.
No, Fidget. You're wrong. Jin didn't do any of those things.
Then you finally come to your senses.
Jin is dead, as is Cassius. Their souls now live within me, constantly reliving that fateful day. Forever in battle, forever at odds. But as long as I live, I still have a choice.
Then what are you?
I am justice incarnate, brought to this world by forces beyond your comprehension. A cleansing storm to sweep across the land and purge it of your foul presence. I am dust, and your campaign ends here now. Throw down your weapons and surrender, or you will face an enemy unlike any this world has ever seen.
Cassius, please, don't do this. You know you cannot win.
Let's end this.
Alright, so now we are fighting General Gaius. And this is going to be fun. Mostly because all I need to do is hang out doing a dust storm, throw more fireballs. Oh, he hit me! How impressive! I kind of figured General Gaius would actually be a little bit of a threat. But really, I'm not terribly scared by him. He's gonna break the chain, but that's alright. Because I'm gonna do a ton of damage to him right off the bat. I didn't hold the button down. I kept trying to attack multiple times. And done! And we break him through a wall. But of course, Gaius is not gonna go down that easily.
You cannot win, Cassius. You never could beat me.
Stop calling me Cassius!
There was a time when you stood by my side. We were allies once.
Not anymore, General. I'm not your ally, and I'm not your friend. Now raise your blade or drop it.
You never could scare me either, Cassius. Very well. To the death!
I love the... You never could beat me, Cassius. I'm not Cassius. Like, that's the long and short of it. It's like, I'm not Cassius. Alright, I really don't need the Moonblood allies coming in. Like, they really don't need to get involved in this. They would actually be better served not getting involved, because they are just gonna die. And... Fireball! Oh, he dodged it. He's got these magic, like, darkness orbs. He really thinks he's, Dracula from Castlevania.
Don't you remember anything, Cassius? Why would you draw your blade against your fellow soldiers? Why would you draw your blade against me?
You're destroying this world, Gaius. You and your soldiers cannot be allowed to continue your campaign.
This world belongs to the strong, Cassius. It belongs to us. Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
I remember everything. And it changes nothing!
Alright, so this, I think, should be the final fight. So what I'm gonna do is... not what I wanted to do. Actually, is it? Yeah, that's the one I didn't make a second one, because I kept spending all of my money. But it's fine, because it's not like it's... What? Why? It did not want to go to that. So, I want this for the attack buff. So we have the little symbol over our head that shows that we have the attack buff. Mostly because this fight we're also going to have... more enemies show up during the fight. So, that's fine. But we also have Explodey for, which will help out considerably. However, I'm silenced. Why am I silenced? Well, you're making this a pain, aren't you? Well, silence wore off. And there we go. He hit me one more time. That's fine.
This is where it ends, Gaius!
And the final fight takes place down here, where he will not fall into the lava, no matter how much you want him to. So, you need to be rather careful, because he is kind of being a pain in the ass here. And just kind of smack him there. He won't, like, I keep trying to get him to fall into the lava, but he won't do it. He's smarter than that. However, he's trying to hit me with his I wanna be Dracula attacks, but you know what? Dracula was more of a threat than you are. You are a pushover. And we now can do the final blow. It's it! We've defeated Gaius! Unfortunately, the volcano explodes, blowing our head off. Not good. I'm gonna say I can look around a little bit, but I can't. Oh, I can kind of crawl. Okay, like what's happening? I can kind of crawl. So I'm crawling away from the lava because it is rising. It's trying to kill me. Of course. Oh, hey, it's Gaius. He's not dead yet. Are we gonna try to save him? I don't know how that lava's not reaching him either. Oh, this is unnerving. Very unnerving.
You're not Cassius.
Yes, I am. go.
Not without you. Come on, Dust. Get up. We did everything right, Dust. Everything we were supposed to do.
And sometimes that's not enough, Fidget. When the life threat calls. Fidget, thank you.
Goodbye, Dust.
Through the actions of our Sen Mithrarin Dust, the Moonblood race is finally free. We will never forget his sacrifice, or the deeds that saved our very world. We shall always remember what happened here. Dust's sacrifice will allow the Moonblood race to rise again, to rebuild our glorious civilization, and live peacefully among the races of this world. Though it may appear that Dust has fallen here today, the force of good is not so easily extinguished. Sen Mithrarin was born of dust, a current from the winds of change, a harbinger of storms yet to come.
Dust.
So that was terribly depressing and yet optimistic and hopeful. I love that it comes right back around to you've done everything you can, you did everything you were supposed to do. Sometimes it's still not enough. And I said it before, I said it when the Bappo side quest. It's like sometimes, like that was probably one of the strongest lessons that was ever taught through an entertainment medium to me. It's like sometimes you can do everything you're supposed to do, but it may not be enough. So at least you can take solace in the fact that you did everything you could. So I have to say, this is an amazing game. It was mostly done by Dean Dodrill, with like the bulk of the game was done by him, and then it was kind of outsourced to a couple other people to help finish it for things like storyboard and music, but it's one of those things that like a small development team did such an amazing job on a game. And I've heard that they are working on a sequel. I really hope they are. I would love a sequel to this game. They set it up to where it's possible for a sequel. I'm just noticing Derek Yu. He's I'm pretty sure he was the guy that did Spelunky. So, but it's like looking at the credits here. It's not your typical game credits. Like, I really hope they are working to a sequel to this game because it was such an amazing game. It's the gameplay is fun. It's a fantastic Metroidvania style game. The character designs, the world setting, everything was just, it was spot on. For an indie project, it blows my mind. Like, this is something that I would have expected from, the digital download efforts of like a major studio. It's like, oh, we're not going to do a physical release, we're just going to do a digital release. But this is the style of game that I would expect from a much larger studio. And that's actually part of the reason why I'm very harsh on judging games, is because you have indie titles like this that are so well put together and thought out, and it's you get much lower end efforts from higher end studios. And I do love the end credit from My Dearest Elizabeth. So I strongly recommend this game. It is available on so many platforms at the moment. It's available on Xbox Live, it's available on PSN, it's available on Steam. I think the only thing it's not available on is the Nintendo eShop. But this game is just fantastic. Please, 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 please check this game out. It's amazing. I have loved even the more obnoxious sections of this game, which I know there were some. I know there were times that I was, kind of cussing at the enemies getting, obnoxious attacks, or my health getting knocked down incredibly quickly at some points, and just getting completely decimated in sections where it's like, oh, I thought I was doing okay. Which those instances were few and far between. Just the game was one that I had such an amazing experience playing. I really can't praise this enough. Please check this out. It's well worth every penny that you spend on it. So check it out. It's great. It really is. And I'm glad you stuck with me to the end of this project and to the end of this LP. I hope you all have enjoyed my playthrough of it, and hopefully this helps your playthroughs so that you can find items a little easier than I did, knowing where they are and how to get them, and where to backtrack and when, and all of that good stuff. So hopefully this Let's Play helps out your playthrough, or if you're not playing this one yet, which I still strongly recommend you do, that you found the entire playthrough entertaining enough to stick with me to the end. So I hope that's the case. So, and I will see you all in future projects. So, till then, later everyone.